In this video, I'm going to show off how to get your horse onto a stable using, and specifically showing off, a horse respawn abuse glitch. So, effectively what we're doing, as you can see here, is I've set up this gigantic structure, which specifically is extremely high and much higher than the stable. And what we're doing is abusing how the horse respawns in relation to NPCs, as this is both a NPC abuse in regards to how they spawn on day changes when you go through resting at a campfire. And what we're doing effectively is, as you can see here, this NPC by default always spawns here. However, this NPC is scared off when you move wooden objects at the NPC, and it runs away and runs away infinitely. So what I did is effectively I scared the NPC earlier, and so as you can see when I go back in the video, that NPC wasn't there. And what I instead did was put my horse there. And so what we have here is both kind of an abuse of the day changing with resting for the NPCs, by which resets their spawn, so their location back at that origin position. And I'm abusing the fact that the horse, which I just placed in that exact same corner where that NPC defaults to, because that horse is there as well, and when the day changes, we effectively have two conflicting entities that are attempting to respawn once I come back from rest at the exact same place. And unfortunately for the horse, the NPC is the one that is actually more robust, strong, or whatever you want to call it, and the NPC wins on this spawning war. However, when the NPC wins, the horse still has to spawn. And so rather than spawning in the exact same location, it's always displaced a bit further away from that initial location where the NPC is, or where the horse technically is as well. And in our case, that's exactly where we put this gigantic wooden structure, which I built, too high, and then attached a plank onto the other end. And so this horse respawn abuse glitch effectively allows you to spawn the horse as high as you want, as long as you have an NPC that on day change you can have return to the exact same location where you place your horse. And then your horse will be displaced, and so it actually spawns the horse. I think by default it's like probably 20-30 inches off the ground. But until 20 or 30 inches off the ground, but it attempts to do that at that exact XY position, but it looks for the Z position as low as it can go. But since we placed the structure specifically there, as low as it can go is actually at the very top of the structure. And so as you can see, when I use this to go to the morning, what in fact happens is that the NPC returns, and as we'll look above shortly, the horse is spawned right at the very top of the structure. And so, to simply get the horse actually onto the stable, all you have to do is build this with an extra plank that kind of points towards the stable. You get on your horse, and then simply, L target, Z target, and then just move your horse's butt backwards because it's too scared to walk forwards, down, stuff like this. And so as you'll see here, you can then fall, your horse gets here, kind of gets freaked out, but then you can mount your horse, and ta-da, you're actually on top of the stable. And obviously this is completely useless, but the interesting thing here, this is just a stupid use case to show off the horse respawn abuse, but it's pretty cool because theoretically there might be ways or places where it's not trivial to get your horse there otherwise, and this might be one of the easier ways to gain a lot of height and then bring your horse in places you're not supposed to. And yeah, that's pretty much the glitch. You can enjoy putting your horse up here and view the beauty of what you have created.